So if you turn back 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pages, all of those shapes, like this trapezoid, was flat. And this parallelogram was flat. There's nothing to it. It's just flat. How much is on the inside? But as soon as you switch to a cylinder, now I have a 3D shape, and there's lots of sides and bases to add all together. So when it says surface area, it would be how much cardboard is on the surface of this cereal box. Or on my water bottle, how much plastic is on the surface of the cylinder. Surface area, surface. Make sense? And today, specifically, the net. So if all of the sides and bases of our shape were flattened out, that would be our net. The weird thing about a cylinder net, this isn't going to fit perfect, but it's close. If you were to take the sides of the cylinder and flatten it out, you get a rectangle. So the weird thing about a cylinder net is you have a rectangle, and then I have a circle top, and if I could screw it to the bottom, it would be the same circle on the bottom. Depending on the artist, right now I'm an artist, you can be an artist too by drawing a net on your paper. Depending on the artist, these circles can be in a million different spots. They could both be on the same side, opposite side. So you can pick where you want the circle to go. Isabel.
Where's your microphone thing?
Too far away from me, probably. Thank you. Questions about surface area or nets so far? Okay, so then if we look at our first box, we have a cylinder 30 centimeters tall, and then the circle has, oh, what's this word called again? Good memory. So I'm picturing again, here's my cylinder, but if I flatten out the sides, now I have a rectangle. So somewhere nearby, I'm going to need a rectangle. And then I have a circle on the top. It can be anywhere. Any place your heart desires. So now I'm going to find the area of all three shapes. So if I start with this circle, I'm going to find the area. We're in.
10 times 3.14.
You're super close. Okay.
10 to the second power.
Right, 10 to the second power times 3.14. That's okay. What does 10 to the second power mean?
100.
10 times 10, 100. So if I needed to type something, I could type 10 times 10, 100 times 3.14. Notice how I didn't even touch a calculator to start with. Because we were drawing the picture, we were labeling some parts, we were setting it up. Bryn,
Don't you just add to 0?
in this case, since there's a decimal, you would jump right twice. So we just found the area of that top circle to be 314. Drake.
That would be the same as the bottom circle, right?
This is excellent news. Drake just saved us some work. Now we know the bottom also. Drake, thank you. Whew. That was a nice shortcut. Find the circle of one, you have the circle of the other. What shape's left? The rectangle. So I see a 30, but I'm missing this. Remember where my rectangle came from? The circle. Ready?
Would it be 20?
I know why you think that, because you did the diameter, right?
Yeah.
Think about where this came from. Where did this edge come from?
The circle.
The circle. What part of the circle?
Ready. Round.
Around it! There was a fancy name for around a circle. Circumference! Oh my goodness. Circumference. 2 times pi times r. Did you write that in? It is going to be easy to confuse this because there's lots of 2's and lots of pi's and lots of r's. So the more things you write down for your brain, the better it is. So how am I finding my rectangle now? Two times 3.14 times 30 times 10, and then Addison said 30. Whoa. So 2 times 3.14 times 10, and then times my height 30. The base is weird. 2 pi r was my base. That's so weird. Because it came from the circle. You could do the whole numbers first. 30 times 10 times 2. $600 times 3.14. Godiva. This 2. Do you have? Maybe I have them. I think they're gray. Gray notes.
These.
Good thing we kept these babies. Look what it says right here for circumference. 2 pi r. So we needed the circumference formula in chapter 9 to move into chapter 10 with us. So what did we get? Now what? Right! Circle plus rectangle. Circle plus rectangle. Circle plus rectangle. Oh, she's fascinating.
Huh?
I haven't even, she was like done before I even finished saying circle plus circle plus rectangle. Is this Addison?
I got 2, 5, 1, 2. I got 2, 1, 2.
Try one more time, Addison. 314 plus 314. We're still gonna label it centimeters squared because all we did is add 3 areas together. Circle area plus rectangle area. Still centimeters squared. If I wanted to draw squares with a Sharpie the size of a centimeter on my water bottle, I totally could. Do I want to? Not really. What do we think so far?
Gucci.
Good. Oh, look at this. Someone gave us a net for us. How nice of them. Where do we want to start? Maddie. Oh, thank you for remembering that. I know someone was going to be tricked. We don't want 6.
3.
We want 3.
Straight.
Now up in.
Oh. 3 times. Oh, no, 3 to the second. Sorry. Times 3.1.
Okay. Circle number 1. Three times 3, 9. 9 times 3.14.
28.
Circle number 1.
They'll both be
Done.
the same.
What?
They'll both be the same. The circle is the same.
Yes! Circle number 2. Done. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite part about this. Circle 1, circle 2. Okay, here's my least favorite part about this because it's kind of hard for me to understand. I see a base 10. This was the tricky part. Where did this part of the rectangle come from? It came from around the circle when we unwrapped it. Circumference 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Have you ever heard of the job of an engineer?
Sure.
There is an engineer of the water bottle company making all of these sizes to make sure they all fit together, to make sure there's enough plastic in the mold to make my water bottle. Not only do I have 1 water bottle, I have 2 water bottles. Plus Bryn has 1 and Maddie has 1 and Miss Ann has a mug and Addison has a water bottle. There is a lot of cylinders. Pete has a water bottle. There is a lot of cylinders being made by engineers with math in the world. Can you believe it?
My cylinder is yellow.
My cylinder?
Would pencils count as a cylinder?
Pencils count as a cylinder, but since they're solid, they would be volume. You come right on back on Wednesday.
Well, they're hollow technically because you have to put pencil in them if they're mechanical pencils.
So it's basically like a cylinder filled with a cylinder.
But there's 6 sides, so it's a hexagon.
Oh, that is tricky.
I say it's a hexagon.
So now there's a different engineer doing volume of a hexagon. What? What do I do at the end? Add them all together. Anybody adding besides me and Addison?
No. Psych, I lied. Wait, what are we adding? Oh, all the sides.
Right, circle plus rectangle. 244.92. Shout now if you don't know how to get 244.92. Print.
Since the cylinders are the same, could you just do times 2?
The circle part?
Yeah. Since you just do
this times 2?
And then plus 188.
As long as you're careful about it. So basically, don't type in all of the numbers all at one time. Find your 3 separate numbers and then add. Allison.
I got 216.66.
Do you have this same circle?
Yeah.
And this same rectangle? Probably just add it again. 28.26 plus 28.26.
Oh,
You're fine. Box number 3. I'm noticing that I do not have a net. Oh, draw one. What a beautiful idea.
I hate drawing things.
Why?
I don't know, it's just not entertaining.
The sides on. Oh, it's kind of like wrapping paper now that I just thought of this idea. Bryn, have you ever wrapped a present?
Yeah, I'm not very good at it.
It normally comes in a cylinder, and then you roll it out. Rectangle.
Your phone is so loud and scary.
Circle on the top, circle on the bottom. This is Leanne. Okay. Okay. Bye. Circle on the top, circle on the bottom. What do we know about the circle, Preston?
The height is 25.
What about the circle?
The radius is 10.
What am I going to do with that?
Square, or second power, and then times 3.15.
Mason, do you have that?
Yep. The answer?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, could you do it right now?
Yep. $314.
How is this good news, Isabel?
Because it's the same as gold.
Oh, yes. Whew. Now I'm back to this rectangle again. I know the height is 25, but I don't know the base. The base came from the circle. Bryn.
It'll be 10 times 2 times 3.14 times 10.
Close.
Oops, 25.
Yes. So we had 2 pi r times 25. Go ahead, Dad.
Oops, I did it wrong.
Leighton, did you type that in for the rectangle? Base times height.
Wait, where's 25?
2 times 3.14 times 10 times 25. Layton,
I got 1,570.
thank you, sir. Pete, what should I do last?
Add them all up.
Circle plus rectangle.
I got it.
Circle plus rectangle. Circle plus rectangle. Circle plus rectangle. Maddie,
For the other one, for some reason, I got 2,355.
try this way. 2 times 10. $20, right? Times 25. Times 3.1. Oh, that's okay. Since it's multiplication, like to do the whole numbers first. It seems to be less tricky. Savannah, great.
Say it?
Yeah.
2,198 centimeters.
2,198. Is that right?
Yeah.
We're getting the hang of it?
Sure.
Did anybody start the net for the next one? So many ideas are coming to me too. Who needs wrapping paper when you have paper towels?
I hit my dad with the hay jacket.
Dun 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 dun.
Gathers.
Unwrap that cylinder. You get a rectangle with a jagged edge.
That's okay. Still a cylinder.
But when Weston was wrapping his cousin's birthday present, I'm sure he used a nice scissors over here, right, Weston?
No.
Oh, he just ripped.
You're saying you didn't wrap it?
No.
Ugh. Did you draw a rectangle?
Yes, ma'am.
And 2 circles?
Yes, ma'am.
Doesn't matter where you put the circles, the artist gets to decide. You are the artist. It sure is art. Allison, what are you doing with your circle?
3 times 3 squared times 2.
Ellie, 9 times 3.14?
2, 8,
Zach Boyd, do you know what's really nice about this?
No.
If Ellie found one circle, what about the other circle? Yeah, same thing. Look at that easiness. Weston, do you know the height of my rectangle?
No.
Oh boy, here's the trickiest question.
This one.
Addison?
2 times 5
So, 10 times 2 times 3.14 times 3. That's a lot. 10 times 2, I just told Maddie, sometimes I do the whole numbers first. 10 times 2 times 3, I think that's 60. Times 3.14. Allie, did you get the whole rectangle? What'd you get?
I got 185.
Thank you, ma'am. Last step, Godiva. Circle plus rectangle.
This one. We already did this one.
Different picture, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. Happens sometimes.
It's the one right above it.
That's what I was
It's the same thing.
That's okay. Happens sometimes. Add it all together, Sophie. Did you get it?
Wait, that was 18 times 2.
244.92? Number 5. Oh, yay. I love when someone draws the net for us. Now I can skip right to area. Drake, how can I find the area of this circle?
3 times 3 plus 1 4, but the 3 has to be squared. So 9 times 3.14.
9 times 3.14.
28.26.
Oh, yeah. Drake did so much work for us. So if we know one, we know the other. What you doing over there?
Checking answers.
Checking answers.
Yeah, because
Preston is confused.
yeah, I need
Very confused.
Now I'm on a rectangle, Zach Hellstrom. Do you know the height?
Yeah.
Which would be
5.
5. Second part, Zach, super tricky.
2 times 5 times the radius.
Thank you for knowing that. Turns out the more times you write it down, it sinks into your head. So, Bryn, how am I going to find this rectangle spot?
Math.
What kind of math?
The math that's on the board.
Base?
Times 5 times radius.
Okay, what's my radius? So 2 times 3.14 times 3 times 5. Are you typing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't.
Two. Let's do the whole numbers. 2 times 3 times 5.
Oh,
Do this in your head. 2 times 3.
wait, what?
Print. 2 times 3
Oh, 6.
times 5.
30.
30 times 3.14. Oh,
I didn't put the 5 in there.
I knew you missed something.
So the 5 isn't even on there.
Right here. Go ahead.
It just put it in a question. That's why I was confused.
Yeah. Base times height. Base times height.
I was saying the thing under the above the green line.
I was just trying to help you by doing the whole numbers first. 2 times 3 times 5.
Oh.
Then times the decimal. Last part, Pete. Add them all up. Circle plus rectangle. Zach Waits, are you typing? Weston, are you typing?
Yeah.
I need you two to help me. Because I can't get my head anymore. There we go. Circle plus rectangle. What'd you get?
150.72.
Like this?
No, 72.
7.2?
Yeah.
Savannah, did you get that?
Yeah.
Nice. I think we're gonna stop there so we can have some worksheet time. Do you think you know what to do?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Sophie's so confident she did box 6 all by herself.